Welcome. Here are a couple of charts I want to highlight. Sterling against the US dollar and sterling against the euro, or in fact any cross involving the pound today has seen the pound weaken. But I want to take a look first of all at the strong losses that the pound has seen today, with Theresa May indicating that Britain will leave the EU single market as she sets out her determination to strike a post-Brexit trading deal that allows her to control immigration from the rest of Europe. Mrs May said she was not interested in trying to keep bits of EU membership. Rather, she wanted a bespoke British deal with the rest of Europe that delivered the best possible deal for UK companies. Now, the effect of this has been to see a drop in sterling. I want to go first of all with this to take a look at the long-term chart for sterling against the US dollar. Here we are now, knocking on levels not seen since around about the April 1985. So we're talking here something around about 31, 32-year lows almost for sterling against the US dollar. That's the long-term picture. Let's take a look at the daily chart to get a better idea as to where we're going here, because we've seen these two step downs, if you like, since the 24th of June, when we saw the Brexit vote take sterling down. Another leg lower. That drop there was the fat finger incident, which is, my understanding is it's still being investigated. But since then, we've traded in this secondary box here that's come down. But look at today's trade. This red candle is now below the bottom, what had been previously been the bottom level of that at 121.59. Here we are now at 121.29. So we are now here at new levels, or levels not seen in pretty much 30 years if you take out this drop here. That drop there took us down to 118, the figure, which potentially could be the next big point at which to watch in terms of support. But it certainly looks like that we are now entering a new era of this possibly another box looking like it could well develop here for sterling against the US dollar. So a weak picture developing for sterling on a daily chart. Quick snapshot of the hourly chart. We'll get an even better idea as to where we are in terms of the move that we've seen this Monday morning. And look at the steepness of that drop. You can only suggest that's going to go lower. The fact that we're oversold, don't worry too much about that. This is a trend that's in place. All this shows is there's a lot of strength in this trade on the way down for short sterling against the US dollar. I want to take a look at another chart, and that is sterling against the euro. And here, this is a daily chart showing us what's been happening. This is box trading. We've been in this box here since the vote on the 24th of June. This box above the line of 11.52. We then dropped down in this period here, but pulled back. But we're now looking as though we're just about to disappear below the bottom of this box here at 115.23. Now, if we do enter this new box here, more negativity expected for sterling against the euro. You've got to look at the MACD to see the direction of this trend line here, showing an indication on the way down. And this indicates that there's an argument to take this market lower for sterling against the euro. Again, a look at the hourly chart, you can see convincingly the way in which this is moving. And if you look at the RSI here, it's exactly the same situation, which is where we're oversold on the hourly chart. But again, this is a trend that doesn't look like anybody should get in the way of at the moment at 115.23, looking like we got lower levels to come as well for the pound against the euro. That is the situation at the moment as things are developing. Here we are a couple of hours, 3 or 4 hours into the trade on Monday morning, but certainly looking as though we could well see further weakness for sterling coming up.